So, dann holen wir uns die... Oh, Belohnung. Dann holen wir uns die Seite. Jetzt kommen wir da zum Glück noch ran. Und die letzte. So, ich würde nochmal von Anfang an, ne, so...
A long time ago in random, dice were everywhere and used to decide everything. Wondering what to wear, what to create, who to become. Any question, as long as it could be answered with a number, could be found by the spark of magic contained within the dice. And the king and queen of random were, well, decent to good. Life was wild. Life was free. Life was random. When they were ready, or when they were brave enough, the most courageous in random would embark on a great adventure, making their way to the Valley of the Dice. There, in that sacred place, they would choose the dice that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. Although some would whisper that the choice wasn't fully theirs to make. Life was insane and beautiful, a glorious mess. Those who wielded dice would challenge each other in grand board game tournaments to win favor from the king or queen, or even just each other. The rules were wild and capricious, the games even more so. And everyone in random loved them, and the dice wielders themselves, with all their heart. But no game lasts forever, and there came a day when some of random's grandest champions found themselves hungering greedily for challenges more deadly than had ever been encountered before, and with rewards commensurate with their risk. And their demands were soon met by new and darker games, whose stakes were as dangerous as could be imagined. But defeat comes even to the gifted, and its unfamiliarity leads to wounds even deeper than those experienced by most. Powered by a mysterious darkness, the games grew too savage, with risks beyond anyone's control. And the day came when catastrophe would be postponed no longer. A new queen rose to power, and, knowing what the games had become, took action. In a voice tinged with rage, she decreed that all dice be forever destroyed. Using the power of her dark, six-sided companion, called the One True Dice, she attacked any of her citizens foolish enough to protest. And thus began the No Dice War.
Und das... Oh nee, da kommt noch mal.
The queen proved an effective general, and the war soon turned in her favor. Any remaining dice wielders who would not give up their companions were forced into exile, or worse. The Valley of the Dice hid itself from the queen in fog, with its inhabitants and their power all but forgotten. Only the queen's dark dice remained, all alone and all powerful. In her victory, the queen fractured the world into 6 isolated fragments, one for each side of her one true dice. And there was a new rule imposed. Every child, upon reaching the age of 12, would roll her dice to see which district they'd move to. It was fair and just, the law of one dice instead of the chaos of many. But there was more to the story, a secret known only to a few.
Ich hoffe, dass ihr auf die Bilder und auf die Story achtet, also da halt achtet, ne? Und dann nochmal überlegt, ganz am Ende.
the children who rolled up. The headmaster showed no mercy, and the black dice hung, pushed into endless slump. Cries echoed through rap. Their very dreams were stolen. No hope was found.
Mhm. Wir haben noch eine. Oh shit, ich habe gedacht, das wären alle. Na gut, eine noch. Eine noch. Also merkt euch die Story, merkt euch die Story. Ja. So. Wir gehen da runter. La la.
I'm supposed to find someone here. I don't know, Dicey. But I know they're here somewhere.
You'll never break the spirit of the rebellion. Never. I did what I did for the rebellion. I regret none of it.
Welche Rebellion?
The glorious rebellion of Four Town against the Queen in the No Dice War, of course. True, I was captured, but you cannot kill an idea. Forberg will be victorious. Villainy can never triumph.
Bierstadt? Da war ich schon.
My beloved motherland, tell me, how fares Four Town? Do the valiant and true still call it home? Do the birds sing songs of its glory? What news have you? Tell me, what became of Four Town?
Die Stadt, die du kanntest, gibt es nicht mehr. Tut mir leid. Und sie heißt jetzt Vierburg. Vierburg.
No, it's not possible. I can't. Forberg? And what of her people?
Auf den Ruinen wird eine neue Stadt gebaut.
Ah, you see, the city may be gone, but the spirit is thriving, just as I may be rotting here in jail, but the rebellion lives on. Even though my city may no longer stand, its ideals always will. Huzzah! Huzzah, I say! You'll never break the spirit of the rebellion.
She was almost there. Almost there.
Ja, ist wieder der Erzähler.
Hail, kind soul, and well met. I'm a lost traveler from a distant
Freedom
land.
rules.
I seem to have taken a wrong turn on my quest and lost my adventurer's cap. You haven't seen it, have you? No? Oh, Cedric would know
You
just
can
what to say
imprison
right
my
now.
body, but not my spirit.
Was war das nochmal für eine Anspielung? Gronkh wusste damals, was das für eine Anspielung war. Also es ist auf jeden Fall eine Anspielung. Oh, ich weiß es jetzt gerade gar nicht. War Skyrush
This was
oder?
not what was supposed to happen.
Weiß es nicht.
This isn't what happens next, you know.
Wer bist du? Und du weißt, was als nächstes passiert?
I ought to, shouldn't I? I am the Queen's narrator, after all. Show some respect, child.
Die Königin hatte ihren eigenen Erzähler einsperren lassen. Hat ihren eigenen Erzähler einsperren lassen?
The Queen desires control. More than that, she desires not to be controlled. She reached a point where she thought I was controlling her.
Und das Erzähler nicht auch? Aber du erzählst doch nur, was sie tut.
You're smarter than you look, child. Yes, that is true. But I could not convince her of that fact. Stories take us places. All of us. Even narrators. And my place, it would seem, is in prison, where I can narrate only myself.
Erzähl mir alles über die Königin.
I could narrate volumes to you, child. But, like I said, that is not what happens next. Suffice it to say that when she was younger, the Queen then just a princess. She was happy. We were happy. There was such promise in her. A spark ineffable.
Was ist dann passiert?
Tragedy. Something unexpected. She tried to stop it, but it is a tale long forgotten and best left that way.
Du scheinst kein sehr netter Erzähler zu sein. Danke für deine Hilfe.
Oh, I haven't helped you at all, child. All I've done is narrate some backstory. Your fate is out of my hands. From what I can see, I'm relieved it's so. I don't need your failure on my conscience. This was not what was supposed to happen.
Damit kann ich nicht interagieren, weil es leuchtet. Ah,
As days
Okay.
bled into months, and then into years, no one could say what would happen now, least of all me.
The Queen, in her wisdom, was right to put me in here. I did something wrong, whatever it was, and so I needed to.
One thing was certain. Her story had taken a very dark turn.
also, wieso ist da, hat er gerade dazwischen
She
geredet?
is good, and if I tell her that enough, one day she will let me out. She's good. She is good. She's good.
Er ist auch total fertig.
Hey, Folge, gefunden. Zurück, nicht dabei. Unbedingt. Unbedingt. Still dabei. Participant. All this for a little super juice.
Hey, hab ich dich nicht in Zweistadt gesehen? Wie bist du hier gelandet?
Oh, well, very eagerly. I was minding my business, and then Nanny Fortuna came, and I accidentally spilled some super juice on her. That's it.
Aber alle lieben Supersaft.
Right? And then she arrested me and brought me to the Queen. And then I maybe spilled some juice on her.
Oh Mann.
Just a little. And then I tried to clean it up and kinda maybe spilled some more juice on her black dice. And down her dress. That was 2 lifetime sentences extra right there.
Wo hattest du denn den ganzen Saft?
Pockets, mostly. Cheeks, too. Built into hidden reservoirs in me top, too. Some I wrung out of my hair. I'm a juicy boy. I'm not gonna apologize for that. Anyway, that's my story. Remember me, my only regret is that I ceaselessly spilled so much super juice on authoritarian state figures.
Aber das ist dann plötzlich... Oh.
Freedom rules.
Okay.
Even's narrator was so close, she just had to keep looking.
Okay, dann gehen wir erstmal da
Some part
hoch.
of Even knew her narrator was close. It was a feeling that went beyond words.
Ach, kommt das auf dasselbe hinaus? Okay. Hä? Ach so, hier. Oder wie?
Even and her narrator were almost reunited. She was so close. She was so dramatically close.
Hello, Even. Do you remember me? For I remember you.
Der Schattenmann, lass mich in Ruhe. Nö, ich verschwende keine Erinnerung an nutzlose Schatten.
Now, even. We both know that's not true. You're probably wondering why I'm here and not out there, picking my teeth with the bones of the disobedient. I suppose it makes no difference to tell you. The Queen hired me all those years ago to kill that meddlesome King of Freedom and to start their war.
Warum hast du das getan, du Monster? Ich hatte schon vermutet, dass sie etwas damit zu tun hat.
What can I say? Our interests align. The Queen wanted to ensure his children would tear each other apart in the years and decades to come. And they did. I gave the Queen her endless war. I did brilliant work. But she played even me, you see. She promised me the people would fear the Shadow Man beyond reason. But they didn't. My role was kept secret. And instead, they grew to fear war, their own deaths. And when I finally had enough, when I finally threatened to reveal the truth to everyone, well, here I am.
Gut, du wirst hier drin vergehen, Schattenmann. Ich bemitleide dich. Du hast es nie zu etwas gebracht und das wirst du auch nie.
No, you don't get to pity me. I'm terrifying. You're terrified of me. Say it! Say you're terrified!
Bemitleidenswert.
You don't pity me? In fact, no. I pity you. You hear me? I pity you! I pity you! Nobody pities me! Nobody! Nobody!
Ja, ne, anscheinend schon. Dann habe ich nochmal eine Schattenmann-Karte bekommen. Ey, wenigstens benutze ich gerne deine Karte. Ein Nutzen, den du hast.
Ah, there you are, my friend. Thank you for the rescue. Now, I can get back to my job of narrating. The narrator said, narratively.
Weird. Yeah, it's you. There you are.
Whoa, wait, you can hear me?
Ja, das ist neu, aber irgendwie auch nicht.
This is unprecedented. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Took the words right out of my mouth, little one. It was hard being alone. I felt like half a person, if that makes sense.
Ich habe deine Abwesenheit gespürt.
Well, it would be strange if you didn't. I am your narrator, after all. Oh, but it is nice to know when one's work is appreciated. But you can hear me now, and we should make the most of that while we can. One never knows how long it will be until the old authorities reassert themselves. We've got a quest to finish, my friend, and I stand ready to describe it if you stand ready to live it.
Kannst du mir und Daisy verraten, was als nächstes passiert? Bringen wir es zu Ende. Ein für alle Mal.
Let's. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes. A girl, her dice, and her narrator were reunited at last. Behind them, the wreckage of all that had stood in their way. Ahead of them, the Queen and her minions. Even squared her shoulders and strode forward toward her destiny. Oh, I thank you.
Habe ich ihn jetzt wieder? Okay.
You have to get me out of here. I'm a unicorn. A real live unicorn. I swear, I am a real unicorn. The Queen imprisoned me because I spread literal rainbows wherever I went, and they clashed with her aesthetic. Okay, fine, I'm not a unicorn, okay? I'm just a talking horse who told her off. But that's still incredibly magical and special. You've got to help me.
Da hat was gefehlt, aber okay. Also sie hat gesagt, es ist dennoch einzigartig und besonders. Also musst du mir helfen, ne? Also, weil es nicht mehr im Untertitel stand, für die, die kein Englisch können. Eine Seite gibt's noch.
This used to be a beautiful palace, a place of learning, of magic, of... Oh, yes, dicey. It was also a place of dice.
Wo lang? Eine Seite gibt's noch. Also verwirrend wie das ist, würde mich das nicht wundern, wenn die hier ist irgendwo.
Halls that once echoed with the laughter of children were now still, empty and desolate. Oh, right. Except for Even and her amazing friend Dicey, who was... great, did you say? Who was, and I quote, great and awesome to the max.
Und hier kommt es auf dasselbe hinaus? Ich mach die weg, weil dann weiß ich auch, wo ich war und wo ich nicht war. Ist das da, wo wir eh lang gegangen wären? Okay, ja gut. Okay. Dann können wir auf jeden Fall weiter. Ich hoffe, wir übersehen nicht die letzte Seite. Weil keine Ahnung, wo die ist.
Your house of cards will never fall down when you've built it with Manny's help.
Ja, okay. Kommt her. Legt euch mit mir an. Oh, hoppla. Ich eiere gerade hier ein bisschen rum, sorry. Ich bin so müde. Oh, aber ich kann halt nicht schlafen mit dieser Migräne. Deswegen zocke ich noch. Deswegen bin ich ein bisschen groggy. Aber wir schaffen das dennoch. Oh, close. Umas Umarmung. Wer 2. Obwohl, komm, die Glocke machen wir auch direkt. Und das. So. Das war's schon? Ich würfel nochmal. Bomben. Nimm den Bogen. Das hat sich dann auch. Oh. Da ist ja noch einer, den habe ich ja gar nicht gesehen. Dann komm mal her. Kleiner, ich habe nämlich nur das. Obwohl, komm. So. Und zack. Oh. Nochmal. Zack und dann zack und zack. Anpinnen und anpinnen. Nochmal würfeln, es geht so schnell. Damn. Nochmal würfeln. Ah ja, nochmal ein bisschen Heal. Omas Umarmung. Bomben. Und eine Vergiftung. Oh, scheiße, habe ich leider nicht mehr erwischt. Ich habe gedacht, ich riskiere es. Hä? Dicey, komm her. Dicey. Okay, jetzt. Zack. 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 Et voilà. Und... Oh. Schön durchschiften. Oh, diesmal hat es nicht geklappt. Gut, geschafft? Nein, noch nicht ganz. Bogen des Regelmeisters und... So. Das andere ist mir eigentlich egal erstmal. So, das war's auch anscheinend.
The dark crystals had appeared in the same age as the castle's fall, but they were not the cause of this destruction, merely an effect of it. There is something much darker here.
Wo ist die letzte
Way to
Seite?
creep us out, Mr. Narrator.
Okay, wahrscheinlich nicht. Oh. Ich hoffe, wir... Hallo. Ich hoffe, wir verpassen die letzte Seite nicht.
The remains of the castle were quiet, almost serene, but within them still dwelled a great power.
Here goes nothing, Dicey. Point taken. Here goes everything.
Gute Nacht. So, mein Schätzchen hat mir nur gerade gesagt, dass er schlafen geht. Wo ist die letzte Seite? Ich habe die Befürchtung, dass wir die da drin nicht finden. Wir übersehen die letzte Seite, ne?
Be very careful, even. We're in uncharted territory.
Odd, where are you?
Dice?
I haven't seen a real one in years.
You tell me where my sister is, you witch!